House too quiet, heart too loud. Thought I'd die there. Look at me now, yeah. Keys in the door, I froze in the kitchen. Breath so thin, could've sworn I was missing. Purple on my
Alrighty, welcome to Shireen's World, y'all. It is the afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. It is a good Friday. So you know what happens when it's a Friday. Watch out for them narcissistic people, okay? It is Friday, all right? They might be out there begging, got their hand out, whoever. You never know. Also, if you're one of them people that like to be out in them clubs and them bars, watch out for them narcissistic people. They like to show up thinking they hot, top notch, top shit, and they not. Okay. So it's Friday, y'all. Yo, why this morning I tried to go live like twice. I did two videos and they both sounded like trash. I think that was the devil lurking, you know, around them time of hours in the morning. But listen, I'm gonna come back with that video, that I was trying to do this morning because that video was definitely some hot stuff that we need to get into. Okay. So right now, I just wanted to come up here and say, listen, it's Friday, y'all, and it's nice outside. Watch out for them narcissistic people. I don't know. Shit, y'all better watch out for my narcissistic ex. I know it's Friday, and they out there lurking, male and female. All right. So be careful when you're out there in them bars, and watch out for them narcissistic women that how can I put it? That defend narcissistic people. Okay? So watch out for them women. When y'all out there at them bars and y'all at them clubs and y'all all of that stuff, you understand y'all supposed to be out there enjoying yourself, having a good time. Nobody's supposed to be out there doing no crazy stuff, okay? It is Friday. It is, my in the town that I'm in, when it's Friday and they get a little heat, everybody start acting out from what I could see. And I don't be in the bars, I don't be in the clubs, I don't drink, I don't do none of that stuff. Okay. So yeah. And the town that I'm in right now, let me tell you something. It's drinking season from Monday to Sunday, sun up to sundown. That's what they do out here. Okay. If you ain't working, okay, minding your business, taking care of your family, 9 times out of 10, you're outside in some next bullshit and whatever the case may be, drinking, whatever. Okay. Y'all be careful out here with these narcissistic people. All right. And the people that they deal with. Because they all got some bad tendencies and some bad situations going wrong with them. Okay. Now, if you're dealing with a narcissistic female, all right, be careful. All right. It all works the same way. It works the same way. There's no gender, there's no roles to that. It's the same thing. So if you're dealing with a narcissistic man, trust me, whatever tendencies, whatever that is, the female, if she's a narcissist, she's gonna have the same situation, just different. All right. So please watch out for that, y'all. And also, it's Friday. I better not see none of y'all in the DMV with no man trying to register no cars for them. All right. Also, it's Friday. I know it's payday. Don't be giving them your money. All right. And also, it is Friday. If they car insurance is due and you paying for that, um, listen, hear me out. I know I'm quite sure y'all know how I feel about this already by now. Okay. Don't do it. Okay. Stop registering and putting cars and all of this in your name for these narcissistic people. All right. I don't know how many times I got to explain that to y'all, but please stop doing it, especially for these people that don't give two fucks about you and that treat you like shit. Do not. That is not something I've done, but please, I'm seeing it. I hear it. My narcissistic exes out there doing it. And trust me, it's happening. It is happening where people are, being held reliable and responsible for certain things when you're putting stuff out in your name. All right. Another thing, if you're out there and you're single in the dating world and you run across a narcissist, you're not going to know they're a narcissist at first yet. But if you survived and you came out that situation and you start to learn what a narcissist is and know what they are, then you're going to know right off the bat. Okay. So please stand clear from them narcissists, whether they're male or female. Also, you're not going to know they were abuser. You won't know at first. Like I said, all of that stuff creeps up on you as you get into that relationship. Alrighty. So listen, if you're dealing with any of that situation, just, do what you gotta do. Everything legally though. You understand me? Don't be out here trying to go to jail for these people. They're not worth it. Another thing, don't be trying to go back and forth with these people. They're not worth it. Another thing, don't be out there trying to fight no females for these people or no males for these people. Your life is not worth you going to jail for these people because they don't care. They don't care. Alrighty. Like I said, it is Friday, so watch out, watch out. I will be coming back up here with another live video, and I am recording from Facebook as well. I got a lot of stalkers on my Facebook side, on my regular main page. So, they like to come up there, they like to watch and snoop around. So, if you want to come up on my regular Facebook page and you want to snoop around and watch whatever you want to see, come on over to Domestic Violence and Narcissistic Relationships I Survive. Get you some information. You might need it. You might need it. You might need some of that information that's up there. You might need some healing information. You might need some domestic violence information. Who knows what you might need? But come on over to Domestic Violence and Narcissistic Relationships I Survive right on Facebook. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Alrighty? If you want to learn. Because I see y'all watching. Y'all watching. Come on over and learn some information. Because I'm quite sure some of y'all is going through DV and narcissistic abuse as well. I see it all over the internet, you know? So, yeah. Anyways, I hope everybody's having a good day today. Listen, I'm having a great day. My day started off amazing. Some good phone calls that I had to make, some good phone calls that had to come into me. Also, I had to step out to a few things, but you can't tell your left what your right is doing. But yeah, it's been a good day for me. Another thing is, so you victims and survivors, all of you that's out there, I got order protections, all right? If you're whatever you want to call them, okay? Your narcissistic ex, your abuser, your batterer, whatever name that you got them labeled as, I call them demon babies, okay? Whatever name you got them labeled as. If they're violating your order protection, if they're violating it, whatever order protection you got, you make sure that you follow through with that. Do you understand? You make sure you follow through. Because I'm telling you right now, if you're dealing with a narcissist and you're coming out that situation, you got a long hell of a road for you. And I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat nothing up here with you. Okay. I'm not a textbook person. No, this is real, real, real stuff. It's going to be a long road ahead. And after that, everything's going to start moving clear for you. All doors is going to start opening for you. And you're going to feel so good. The main thing I tell everybody when you coming out the situation is you must check your mental. Like, please check your mental. I don't care if you never felt like you never need to go sit and talk to a therapist. I don't know why people feel like, oh, I need to talk to a therapist. Somebody's going to think I'm crazy. No, if you need to sit down and talk to a therapist about what the hell is going wrong with you, that's what you have to do. Do that. I don't understand, but do it. Okay? That's what you have to do to move on. All right? And don't go back into these relationships. Like, don't. Don't go back into these relationships at all. It's you have to break that cycle. Now, and when you're coming out of a narcissistic relationship or a domestic violence relationship, okay, and you want to break that cycle, all right, listen, I'm telling you, if you've been through DV in a narcissistic relationship, man, you should be powered up and suited up for anything that's coming towards you. Because now all of it, if you dealt with a narcissist, you should be suited up and booted to beat whatever that's coming towards you. Because those are the hardest ones. Like, man, oh man. Right? Especially like I keep saying, they don't go get no counseling, they don't go get no help, they don't go get no therapy, they don't go get shit. All they do is sit there and do whatever they could get, whatever they could get from you, and then they move on to the next supply and do the same thing. They don't go get help at all. It is the same thing. Then when they done with that supply, it's the same thing. 9 times out of 10, they probably got 10 of them supplies. Who knows? All right. So if you're a male or female and you out there dealing with that, man, sit back and just have a conversation with yourself. Is this something that you want to be going forward in your life? Is this something that you signed up for? Because I know that's not something everybody signed up for. Nobody signed up for that kind of heartbreak and drama and whatever that comes towards that. Okay, like I said, some people go unalived after dealing with narcissists or domestic violence. And the worst part is when you're trying to leave. It's when you're trying to leave. Okay, so listen. If you're trying to leave that situation, you don't tell them you're leaving because that's when situations start hitting the fan. You just do everything on the back end without them knowing, and you go on about your business and you make sure you got everything lined up behind you. Alrighty? When you trying to break up out of a domestic violence or a narcissistic relationship, don't let them know you leaving because that's when they start going crazy. All right? I want everybody to have a life. Okay? Listen, don't tell them that. You do what you got to do in the cut without them knowing, and you go on, no contact. You do everything you got to do to protect yourself legally. And hear me out. If you got a conceal to carry, listen, there's so much going on with them conceal to carries and all that kind of stuff like that. Listen, call them up. You call the police. You understand? You do what you got to do. Listen, legally, legally, everything legally. Because when you're dealing with a narcissist, they like to flip stuff and make you look like the bad guy and they make you look like the crazy person. They'll flip everything around. You understand me? They'll flip everything around and make you look like the bad guy. All right. So you gotta have a tough skin. If you ain't got no tough skin, then you just gonna collapse. All right. Listen, it's so much when it comes to these type of people. And anybody that's out there that's watching this video, you understand where I'm coming from. You understand where I'm coming from. So if you do, listen, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, whatever you got to do. Also, go on my community wall, look at all the other good information I got up there because narcissistic abuse is real out here in these streets. All right. And don't let these narcissistic people try to tell you you crazy or you this, you that. When all reality, they need to go get they self checked. Okay. And sit back and look. Have y'all narcissistic person or whatever, male or female, have you ever seen them go to a doctor? Okay. A primary care doctor. Anything to go figure out what's going on with themselves? No. So that's another red flag right there. You understand me? If you going to your primary care doctor more, making sure you good and your health is good and everything, you're a narcissistic person, you don't even see them go to the doctor, that's a problem. It's a problem. It's a big red problem. You understand me? Major problem. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, if you're a narcissist, I suggest you, okay, to go get some help. You should not have to be forced to go get help. How many people got to tell you you're the problem? All right. You should be able to go in there and sit down on your own and go get the help that you need on your own without being forced. Okay. When you have to be forced, that's a problem. Y'all out here hurting people, unaliving people, doing all types of emotional damage. People credits is going damage. I mean, it's wild out here. So I'm speaking to you narcissistic people, males and females. Okay, go get yourself checked out because I can't stand y'all. All right, I can't stand y'all, and I'm gonna be able to sniff y'all out from a mile away. Forget that, man, from a whole nother country away. All right. I'll be able to sniff y'all out. The same way I can sniff out a DV person, I'm a sniff out a narcissist now. And I can't stand y'all. Y'all need to go get some help instead of just sitting there, burying it all in and trying to find other things to make it. I don't know what y'all call that demon stuff, but y'all need help. Y'all need to be put on the registry list. And I'm going to continue to keep saying this. Y'all need to be put on the registry list because it's sad out here in these streets how people are being beat. Listen, let's get into this. You know, there's men out there that's getting beat by women, right? Yes, there are men out there that are getting beat by women and they don't say nothing. You understand? They don't come out and they don't say nothing at all. So if that's happening to you, start speaking up for yourselves. Please. Any female, I don't care. She put her hands on you the same way that female will put you in jail or whatever the case may be. That's what you gotta do. Don't react. You understand? Don't put your hands on them. Don't do any of that stuff. You understand? Because you're dealing with a narcissist as well. Okay? Get yourself out that situation. If you're a male dealing with a narcissist female, get yourself up out of that situation. It is not good either. It goes both ways. All right? And y'all men need to speak up. Y'all need to come out and speak up a little more. Like, because it is real out here. It is real out here. Okay? So, like I said, my page is open for all genders, male, females, it don't matter. You understand me? But my experience, I'm gonna bring my experience up here and I'm gonna tell you guys what I went through, how I healed, or whatever the case may be. I'm gonna come up here and bring it. Now, when you hit to my Facebook stuff, domestic violence and narcissistic relationships I survived, when you hit to that page, that's where I show like a whole bunch of information for you guys, like mad information. See, I come up here on YouTube, I speak, whatever the case may be, and over there, I just share a whole bunch of information. I chit chat in the comments, whatever the case may be. You understand me? Another thing I'm noticing, a lot of DV and a lot of victims and survivors, they're normally up in the middle of the night. You know why they up in the middle of the night? Is because their mind is going. Their body is in a fight or a flight, whatever risk mode. They're going. You understand? They're trying to make sure they're safe. They're probably monitoring their house. You know how many times I would have to get up in the middle of the night, when I was going through my situation and I'm monitoring my house. I have cameras outside my house. When I went through my 2019 situation and stuff like that, yeah, I had cameras outside my house. I was monitoring. I had the police sitting outside my house monitoring. My stuff was real. Like I said, when it came across the news, it came across the news. And anytime that case for my domestic violence battle, anytime he hits court, that case will hit the news again. You understand? And it is what it is at the end of the day. You understand me? Because you live, you learn. But nobody said you're gonna bump into a narcissist. You understand? Like narcissistic personality disorder. Damn. And they traits. And then there's so many different kinds of them. Whoa. Y'all need to go sit down and get checked. For real. For real. Listen, if you're in a Bloom County area and you're going through domestic violence, any type of abuse relationship, you don't have to sit there and go through that. There's so much help out there. There's the VIS, there's the crime victims, there's the DA, there's the Binghamton police, there's everybody out there to help you. All you got to do is open your mouth, speak up, and ask for the help. And when you get that help, please, Lord, don't go back. Okay? Don't go back. I'm telling you, don't go back. All righty? Do not go back. I understand sometimes people go back, but when you want to break that cycle, that is breaking that cycle. All right. So listen, thank you guys. All right. If you haven't already, make sure y'all hit the like button. Go watch all my other videos. I haven't been on YouTube long. Okay. Well, with making videos long, but go back to watching all my other videos from when I first started. Watch all those videos. Hit the like button. Comment. Let me know. Let me hear from y'all. Have y'all dealt with a narcissist, female or male? If so, hit the like button on this video. Okay? And Facebook. I know y'all watching over there too. I hope everybody over there is having a good morning. Y'all know y'all nosy. Y'all like to watch and things like that. But make sure y'all come on over to my YouTube channel, Shireen's World. Okay? And I know you guys can find it in my description on my Facebook page. It's there. Just click on the video, click in there, and come on and subscribe. All right. And watch some videos. Okay. And also to you Bushes watchers. The Bushes watchers, okay, are the ones that like to sit there and watch and they don't hit the like button. They don't do none of that, but they're watching. I see y'all. Hello. How y'all doing today? I hope y'all having a good day. Just make sure y'all hit the like button. You ain't got to subscribe, but you could definitely hit the like button. Okay. And also, listen, it's Friday. Watch out for them narcissists. They out there lurking, male and female. Okay. If y'all out there going in them bars and y'all drinking and doing all that type of wickety wild stuff that y'all like to do on Friday, Saturdays, and after party nights and stuff like that, y'all be careful out there, okay? Because that's what most of the narcissistic people are at. And it's sad you can't go out there and have fun. And I'm happy I don't be up in them bars and them clubs and them shing ding things that be going on around town. All right. I'm an empath. I don't got time for none of that darkness, energy, whatever the case may be. All right. So listen, y'all have a blessed one. I gotta sit back and chuckle and laugh for a little bit because things is just cool. It's Shireen's world, right? Things is just cool, and I love it. And I feel so good. Like I feel it feels good to be healed. It feels good to like not have to go through that type of stuff no more. Not have to worry. Not have to feel like you got another child. You understand me? Not having to listen to all that, and not having to listen to all that hoovering and the knocking at the doors and all of that weird stuff. And then I'm so happy. You understand me? Because you start glowing differently. Doors start opening for you differently. You understand? Last week or whatever tried to text me or so and tried to ask, oh, can I take it to work? And no, you can't do none of that. I don't want you nowhere near none of that. You understand me? And that's another thing. Stop having these narcissistic people pick you up from your jobs because they will screw your jobs over. Do not. Okay? Nah. Yeah, have a blessed day.